Hi, I had a dream last night that I bought something really cool from the op shop. So today I went to the op shop and I got something really cool. So I thought I'd show you what I got and some other treasures that I've gotten lately, including new fabric and some really awesome new sewing patterns and vintage sewing patterns. So stick with me and I'll show you what I've gotten. So yep, last night I had a dream about op shopping and I ended up buying this really cute Share Your Care Bear t-shirt for my daughter, which is not really a treasure, but it was cute. And then, you know, you get one I got one for the other kid too, a Stormtrooper one, but I don't think that's why I had a dream, but and a zombie survival guide for my son. He's gonna love that book. I handy things about zombies, but it's a cool book, right? But my treasure that I got was, I'll try and show you the pillowcase. Now this is a doona cover and it was $7, and it's easy to show the pillowcase. Buzz Lightyear, Star Command. That is going to make a really cool dress. And I keep saying that I haven't actually made a quilt or a sheet into a dress yet, but saying that, I did actually find, I think might be the perfect pattern. I can't remember the name of the designer because they recently changed their branding, but when I make the dress you'll see. I also got scrap fabrics. This was 50 cents. It just looks like a cotton, not very thick. Wait, hang on. Someone's obviously trying to make shorts. It's a pair of shorts that someone has sewn and has not finished. And that was 50 cents. Okay, I wonder, they're a bit big for it. Anyway, it's still fabric. That's so funny. 50 cents. This bag was $2. And I think I got this one because it looked like in here, amongst all the scraps, like, you know, like this fabric, everything's falling down. There's a whole pile over here, but let me just go for this first thing. Oh, there's a scrap piece, and it looked like someone's quilting project through the bag. Let's have a look. Oh wow, look at that. So there was more of that. Now I'm going to pick up the bag that I just threw down to have a look. So there's lots of scraps in here, but there's another piece, like lots of scraps, and they've all fallen on the floor now. But there was another piece, and this was just obviously pieces for the quilt. I have a feeling like someone either threw out their stash bundle, or it's a deceased estate, or someone just, you know, lost interest. But yeah, lots of little squares. So that's cool. Then there was another bag. There's never normally any fabric at this place. So this is a bag and it was $6. They don't normally have fabric in this store, so this is kind of fun. So what have we got? Boring, butterflies, flowers, just sort of feel that's like a really smooth, maybe a poplin. Some quilting cotton. I'll look at that in a second. Weird fabric. It's good for, you know, this sort of stuff is good for linings of bags. We'll look at that bit in a second. Some more like Japanese inspired. Good for like cutting up into pieces. That's quite fun. Look at that piece, it's different. This is like a gingham, birds. It's just random. So this piece, these are the bits are a bit different. This is like a knit fabric. This one is like a, I don't know what that is. Some more knit fabric, and there was some wax fabric, maybe. Feels like wax fabric. So I don't know what we'll do with that, but we'll figure that one out. And then there was another bag of fabric. This one was $5. It's like pirates, and I wasn't really interested, but then I saw Luke Skywalker. I'm like, well, hello, that might be interesting. We like interesting, so bang bundle. So yeah, there's a piece of Luke Skywalker. Can make a good pouch or something. There's some yellow cotton, blue, white cotton. This looks like a panel, face mask panel. Do you know what? Like, no one's liking these panels anymore, but you can cut them into squares, and you have cute patchworks. So people are not wanting them, but you don't have to keep them that shape. Cut them into squares, the cutest fabrics. Patches. Elephants. Some cute bugs. A bit of knit fabric. That's an interesting scrap. Something spacey, some grey. See, I don't really use this fabric, but I put my ugly fabric in a pile, and that gets used for place, you know, things that you won't see it. Curious George. That was on Big Bang Theory the other day. I was watching with the kids. See, I'm not going to like the pirate fabric, but ugly fabric all has a use. And I think there was one more piece from that shop. This is $5, and this, we've got that fabric. I made that into a bag for my son, pencil case. So it's cool to get some more because I actually gave him the fabric. We've got some English fabric. Got a whole bunch of squares, flannel squares. Yeah, they're all flannelette. Flannelette. That's all flannelette. Owls, some orange, and some more squares. Oh, there's a piece of quilting, and they've quilted that onto the back. What was I saying about ugly fabric? This person has quilted and used that flannelette robots as the back. See, you can't have to use something where you get seen. More some flannelette, cotton, some Star Wars fabric, R2D2. Here's another piece of quilting, and here's that fabric that I was talking about that we already have, which is cool. And then saw on Facebook the other day that someone was having like a garage sale. They were selling out their stashes of fabric. This one was $10 a meter, so I got 3 meters or maybe 4 meters. Thinking maybe a dress. It's cotton, so it's quite stiff, but I might wash it first before I use it. I was thinking maybe a dress for me. Is it my colours? Don't know. This one was $2 a metre, so I've got a couple of metres of that. It's like really thin cotton. I don't know what I used for, but for $2 a metre, I'm going to find a use. Oh, this was new from Spotlight. I was like, this is so pretty. I'm going to make myself a dress. But wait, this one's so pretty. I can make myself a dress. So 2 dresses for myself coming up. And I've got more stuff. Bear with that horrible noise. Excuse me. This I bought brand new. This was like $25 a metre. It's iguanas. And I'm thinking trousers for my son. And then I happened to find some patterns. This is to come with the pattern. So iguanas. And check out the shorts and the trousers. So my son is 14, going on 15. Starting to wear cool stuff. This shirt, I bought him 2 of those for Christmas. It's like a knit fabric, and that's cool. So definitely that for him. And now this is really daggy, so I'm not going to make the cold shoulder, but I have so much fabric and I just need simple, boring, plain clothes. Simple. So I'm just going to start sewing stuff into simple stuff. And this is just not quite my size, but it's not going to take much to size it up. But I wear it just like this all the time. And that fabric, that's the bed sheet fabric, you know, with the big graphics like the Buzz Lightyear, would look awesome like that. Awesome like that too, but I think it'd be better plain. I'm just not really me. So no exciting patterns. Oh, and I bought this one. This is not in my size at all. The biggest it goes is, oh, I have no idea. It gives the sizes, but it doesn't give the actual measurements. But it's not my size. But I love this. This pattern was half price, so it's like $11, and I've always admired it, and I'm like gonna buy it. I mean, my daughter, hopefully it should fit my daughter. It's just so cute, right? Look at that color panels. Look how much fabric I can be using. I got this. It is from October the 1st, 1954. Australian Home Journal Sewing Magazine. Now I got this because it came with a pattern, but when I was looking at it, whoops, the pattern has been cut, and there are all the pieces, which is great because you want these things to be used, but you can't tell what pattern it's for because there's no like size indications. But the reason why I wanted to get it, it was 2 dress patterns and a kid's dress, which is the still size of my daughter. So I don't think she's going to wear, I don't know, the collar, but I was just thinking the rest of it. But it's so funny to read these. Have you read them? So this is one of the free patterns. Gives you all the instructions. It's just the magazine. It's just, look at these patterns that you used to get. So it used to be like a pattern catalogue, and they used to, put the money in the post, and they used to send them to you. It's got like stories in here, agony aunt column, food, Chip the monkey. Oh, there was something hilarious in here which I was going to show my son. The wording nowadays is a lot different to, what you'd have. But let me just see if I can find it. It's just so delicate. Some of the ads, a bunchwich, like a sandwich, but a bunwich, and some really odd-looking food. Recipes for spam. I like this month's best dressed man about the town, and it's a little boy in his little what do they call it, a romper. I never dressed my son in a romper like that. Overalls, yes. I'm just trying to find the funniest thing that was in here. I'm probably not going to be able to. I should have marked it beforehand. But it's just, this is hilarious. I'm going to have to show my mum this because this is what she probably would have been. Look at the patterns. She would have been shopping from her patterns from, hang on, 64. What was it? 54. So my brother was born in 64. So my mum was probably just starting to become an adult. But check this one out. How cute is that? Anyway, I'm probably not going to find it in here. If I find it, maybe I can take a photo at the end and show you. Let me just look through these 2 pages before I put this down. Yeah, I'm not going to find it, but that, I love that. That was $10, I think. I just wanted to look. The patterns weren't worth it. And I've been wanting to get some calculator tape to quilt onto, to use my fabric scrapser. But I found a bag of FPOS rolls for $2 from the op shop. So that's cool. I'll have that instead. Oh, I bought some Oracle thread the other day, and they sent it to me in an Oracle case, which is cool. So I got some of this the other day. I like that colour, and I'm just trying to get the plain colours. But then when I went to the op shop the other day, they were selling Pandora beads. So I spent $40 and got a whole bunch of Pandora beads. Now this little, I turn it this way, you can probably see it. This section here is actually Pandora. It's got all the Pandora hallmarks on it. All of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or silver. And this one here is just, hasn't got anything on it. So for $40, that was a good buy. Let's see, what else have I got? Almost the end. A really cool tea towel for a dress. So the prettiest quilting fabric. Not quilting fabric, but bed sheets. Leather. A leather hide for $8. $8.50. This is the back. You can. Oh, I don't know what I do with it, but I've never bought leather before. I wasn't going to leave it there. I don't even know what sewing needle to use for leather, but maybe a pouch or 2. Oh, a tablecloth. I use tablecloths. I don't cut them up. Well, I don't cut them up at the moment, but I like collecting tablecloths for the table. Another table, this one, look at this. This one was $6. It's seersucker. So pretty. So I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to clear the table off today, hopefully, and put it on the table. Doesn't need a wash, but I will wash it. Oh, this one was $4. A teddy bear. Because do you remember the teddy bear? Do you remember the tea towel dress that I made? So hopefully, oh, and here's my finished. Hopefully, I can make some more of those dresses. Here's my Pandora one. It was originally mine, but I've got and added more things to it. What else have I got in here? 2 more things. This was a doona cover, and the price has come off of it. But there, I don't tend to pay any more than $8. And oh, it's no, just a doona cover. There's no pillowcase. It's Elmo, original Elmo. That's gonna make the best dress. So you got the smaller size here, and then you've got the ginormous size there. How cool was that? And then the last one I have was $4, and it's just a bed sheet, and I think it's a bed sheet, and it's just a piece of no, this is not a bed. This is a piece of fabric. It's just like looks like a bed sheet, right? Yeah, it's a raw piece of fabric. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that, but I'm going to put that in the bed sheet pile because it looks like a bed sheet. So that's it. I have got some sewing to do. It's nearly the end of summer here, so perfect time to make myself dresses. I might find out some patterns. Next thing I might do is find out some patterns and start sewing. Thanks for sticking with me. See ya.